Two, it's good. All right. I decided to take a different approach today. I thought it was gonna be a blog, like my first real blog in a minute since I think the mails will need to stop. But I'm talking to some people and I figured I'd do a blog somewhat about relationships. Now, first I want to tell you I'm not a relationship expert, nothing like that. So this is just my opinion and stuff like that. So don't think I'm a opinion or don't think I'm an expert and I can give you the best advice. This is just my opinion or whatever. So it started off like this. First thing, the best thing to remember or to know is no relationship gonna be perfect. That's the first thing you need to know. Ain't no relationship perfect. If you're looking for a movie relationship, some I don't know what that dude name played in John Tucker. No, was that? I don't know what the name of the movie was, but playing some movie. The movies, the white movies, them relationships. I don't know if they exist, but I've never seen one. So I don't know what the chances of you getting one or you seeing one is. I think my hand kind of big, but whatever. All right. Me personally, I think the key to a relationship is communication. Obviously, it sounds cliche, but I mean it's really not cliche because that's how a lot of people break up. Communication. Now it could be not. It can't. It's not because of the fact that one person not talking to the other person. They can talk every day and it's still no communication. It's just the fact that y'all have no chemistry or y'all not filling each other out. Y'all not picking up on certain signals. Like, if your girl, she texts you every day or good morning, always hitting you up about, spending time or going somewhere or something like that. And then, you know, she bring it up to you that why you don't never do it. And then, you kind of get mad or whatever the case may be. Stuff like that is lack of communication because what she's saying to you basically is, I guess, well, I don't guess. What she's saying to you is, I want to feel like I want it, basically. She want to feel like she want it. She want to feel like you feel the same way about her like she felt about you. And I think as males, that's probably one of the things we don't do. Probably don't show a lot of attention, especially once you get comfortable. Like no relationship gonna be like how it is in the beginning. That's a given. It should, but that's a given. So you might get too comfortable and you might be like, well, she do every day, so I'm just gonna let her hit me up. If she hit me up, then I guess it ain't meant for us to be together. And it shouldn't go that way, but unfortunately, that's what happens once you get comfortable in a relationship. So that's one thing that I think is a big factor of communication. You know what I'm saying? And that personally right there, well, not that part, but the other part of communication that is kind of killing relationships right now too, is lack of real communication. Like it's cool to text, that's straight. I mean, especially when you're in high school, I guess, because it builds your confidence up. You might not have much confidence, but to me, I personally like the feeling of, I used to love the feeling of, you call somebody's house, can I speak to this person? And, either yes or no, or you got to get past the father, or the mother answer the phone, and it's a boy, like, what, who are you? And they, give me that whole 400-degree thing. But that show that, you willing to take that to talk to her or whatever, to be with her. And I think that nowadays it's not happening because everybody got cell phones, so everybody texting. People have a whole relationship or basically text messages, never seen a person, don't talk to a person in school or walk right by a person, and just strictly texting. People getting pregnant are strictly texting. So that's part of the reason why too, because there's not really no communication. They texting every day, but they not communicating. So that could be a factor too. Um, Me personally, I think a phone call to me it allows you to fill them out. Like you can feel something wrong. You should. That's what automatically you should know. That's why phone calls are so essential because you should know from the voice or her tone of her voice. If she upset, something bothering her, she happy, whatever you're doing right, whatever you're doing wrong. You know what I'm saying? So you can fill out from the tone of her voice, or tone of his voice. That's how it should be. That's why phone calls to me is so essential. And I think the text messaging thing is just messing stuff up. It's cool to text, but ain't nothing like a phone call. And I'm not sure if everybody could agree with that, but to me, that's my opinion. Far as the other part of communication I'm talking about, you're not hitting her up or she not feeling wanted. That's just attention. In relationships, most times, or mostly females show more attention than males do. So they'll hit you every day. They'll call you, they'll text you first, good morning, they'll come, like, I don't know, in high school, if you're in high school, they'll come to you, you know what I'm saying, they'll come in your locker, they do this, they do that, and if, after a while, when you're not doing it, they feel unwanted, they start doubting whether you really want to be with them, or you just settling for them, whatever the case may be, and then, you know, they ask you, of course, whatever, and then they don't want to ask you, or they don't want to say nothing, because they don't want to feel like they nagging. Every girl want to be that cool girlfriend, so they don't want to feel like they nagging. And they not really. They just making a point, but sometimes they don't know how to make their point, whatever. But, you know, that's how it is, you know. To me, I would say, instead of, if that's a negative relationship, that's a negative in your relationship, instead of dwelling on that, just, you know, worry about the positive things, and then hopefully, you know, that negative will turn into a positive, you know what I'm saying? But that's basically, I'm trying to keep it short, just in case. I always try to say room for a part 2, or one thing I forgot, if you don't have a YouTube page or account or whatever, you can comment on the vid. If you want to leave feedback and say it was good or bad, I was ugly, whatever you want to say, you could do it at mainetv@gmail.com. That's mainetv@gmail.com, or you can hit me up on Twitter @greatmain. That's that. And if I know you and you just don't have one and you want to comment, you could just text me if you know me, whatever the case may be. But that's it. Also, Giants, 2012 Super Bowl champs, maybe. See, I just bought the hat. It's brand new. I still got stuff on it. You know what I'm saying? So it's brand new. If they win, I'm gonna stitch this, get them 2012 champs, and if they don't, I guess I gotta put 08 on there. But other than that, that's it. Bye.